Hello, and welcome to today's speaker card reading. Today's topic is compliments people give you behind your back. For that, as usual, you have three piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. Compliments people give you behind your back. For that, you have the tree. Number five, clearly you are seen as a very hardworking person. Somebody who has worked like they have started from nowhere and have worked very hard. They have faced a lot of betrayals. You have faced a lot of, people just denying the basic things. You had literally denied the basic things. From there, you led to the foundation, and that seed, the foundation that you had laid long time back has now started, like, has now turned into this big tree. The success that you have today is because of a lot of discipline and hard work. So people think that the compliments are, you have been through a lot of hell. Like 13 is transformation, it's about death and rebirth. So you have been through quite a few, like you had to let go of a lot of things in life several times to reach wherever you have today. You are more or less, like, you are loving and caring and all such stuff, but you do not like BS. You do not take people's BS. Another thing is, you have been backstabbed and betrayed several times, so now you are more of a more cautious person. Like, you do things for others only when you know that that person is worth it. You are seen as a more wise person. You have been through a lot, literally a lot of transformation. And remember, these transformations are one of the most difficult periods of human life. So they are very difficult to endure for most people. So number 13 shows that, you know what, you've been through a lot and have come out as a winner on the other side, and which has made your learnings, your life's learnings are, you guys have become way more prudent, very wise, prudent. Another thing is, what people compliment is, you are a very balanced person. I can see a lot of Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, a lot of earth sign here. Like, think before you jump. Fool 2 is the think before you jump. No, just before thinking you have jumping into something, you have done that earlier. You have been a fool earlier and you have been hurt. Severely hurt. You had to lose a lot. You had to let go of a lot of people that way. Now, it's through your very own hard work. People compliment you because of your sincere work ethic. You are known for your work ethic, hardworking nature, sincere, committed, disciplined, organized. These are the compliments you get. You are nice, generous as well. And it's through your hard work people can literally transform their life, transform, those deepest, darkest adversities, they can be turned around only through people's dedication and hard work and severe amount of work ethic. You are known for your work ethic. Another thing is, you are known for your, you are very good at multitasking, juggling several things at once. You probably run some business, you are an entrepreneur, or you are like a multitasker, like an entrepreneur with a student, or maybe a parent, an entrepreneur, a wife, or a husband. So you manage a lot of things, and all of them very successfully, by the way. The other things that I'm seeing are, you know you can be very cutthroat, you're loving and all that, but you do not take bull crap, as I had said earlier. You can, use your sword when you're seeing that people are, not, they are overstepping your boundaries. Your sense of boundaries are very strong, and you give people a certain amount of respect, and you expect that respect back. Nine of Wands, what this tells me is, you know what, a lot of Wands energy, a lot of Pentacles. Clearly, you have a lot of Earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You are very methodical, and you can also carry a lot of load. Like, you have actually carried a lot of load, maybe from an early childhood, like early life, like from teenage and stuff. Probably you have, financially especially, you have contributed a lot, and to in order to be able to shoulder so much of burden, almost like as a child, you need to be very very responsible. Yeah, compliments about your responsible nature, about your managerial capabilities, also the, you are also very stable, very, dependable. These are the qualities, the other qualities that people talk about. And a lot of, I can see quite a few criticisms also come your way, that you are probably, these are the negative part are, you are probably, yes, probably you're a little bit stingy. That's what people think, that you are not easy with money. You have earned a lot of money, but you know what, you have to pay a lot of price, so you know the importance of money, and you do not believe in, shoving it down the toilet, literally. So a lot of criticism comes your way, that they earn a lot of money, but they live in a very stingy manner. They do not really spend a lot on lifestyle and stuff. You do not believe, you believe in a simple eating, simple living kind of a lifestyle. And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it, right? So that's one negative part. Another thing is, there are a lot of people who are very very jealous of you. I can see, I can sense a lot of jealousy, envy around you. So be careful regarding that. Maybe an evil eye protector could help you, pile one. I mean, you guys have already come up like a long long way, but with your potential, you guys can literally go a longer way long. Like, you have a long way to go ahead, literally. And four of wheels, clearly it shows that, you are pretty protective of the wealth that you have earned. In a way, you do not spend money just like that. Probably you still, you, in spite of having the money, you do not change your car every year, every alternate year. Your car, your phones, they're not upgraded every year, alternate year. Or maybe you still run that second hand SUV that you had bought maybe 5 6 years back. You're that kind of a person. You still try to scrimp and save wherever you can. Yet, and that is also a compliment, by the way. We are running through recession, and this kind of qualities, when you are not, you are a very responsible, you cannot be, you do not believe in being irresponsible in any aspect of life. You are also seen compliment, if you have kids or grandkids, you are very good with them. You are a very good father or a mother figure to them, and to kids in general. You are very good mentor. People tend to look up to you. You are somebody, you are like, almost like a pillars of the society. People see you as that. The compliment about you is, you are almost like a pillar of the society who has reached there after going through a lot, and also using, I can see you have been a very good student, or you had a very smart brain. So either you have used your intellectual capabilities to started your entrepreneurship journey, or maybe you started early with your smartness, either of the two, and have reached thus far. But now also you are very compassionate about the have nots, about those who are in distress. But you do not believe in flushing money down the toilet. You are very very serious about it, and you stick to it. Now, take charge and authority. So you are somebody who is also seen as a very, yeah, you are seen as a very authoritative pillar of the society, a pillar of the society, somebody who is in control of a lot of things. Probably you could be like into politics, or you are considering getting into politics, or people think that if you got into politics, people like you could do a lot of good for the society genuinely. She wolf unleash the wild within. So people think that you are like that she wolf, or the wolf itself, somebody who is very protective of their lot, of their packs rather. What that means is, you are seen as very protective of your family, of your kids, of your friends. You're very protective. You have a strong sense, a firm sense of boundary, which you prefer to maintain. Okay, so now your hard work is paying off. Literally, Capricorn. Seriously, new moon. You know what? One thing people think is you're a very good manifester as well. People also think that you're very good at manifesting whatever you want. But actually, you're very good at working hard, the hardest you possibly can, and repeat it. Another thing is, I can see a strong Leo. Apart from earth signs, a strong Leo could also be the case. People, now they are saying that, like, the compliments that they give is, you know what, this person has been hardworking right from the start. You have gone so far ahead. You started with them or maybe behind them, and you are now so far ahead in life that people are astounded. Like, it's like, people compliment saying that, see, we probably, they used to make fun of your hardworking nature earlier, and those are the people they now say that, it's because of their mindset that they have come, their work ethic, that they have come so far in life. You're very close to people, genuinely believe that your goal is even farther high. You are cut out for something way big, like a national or an international level big. So people genuinely think that you are very close to achieving that kind of a goal. And confident, you are seen as a very confident person. Probably right from the start, you are very good at selling people things as a kid also. So that's why people think, you know what, this is a very confident person who believes in their own abilities. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. You always stand up for yourself. Probably since you're coming from a disadvantageous position, you learned it very early that if you don't do it, no one else is gonna come and do it for you. So you better learn to stand up for your own self and do your own shit. Get your things together so that no one else has to do it for you. You do not have to go begging for others. So literally, I can see that you are one of those people who probably contributed as a teenager in the family. No, but, yeah, monetarily, financially, you contributed as a teenager also in the family situation. You started this logging very, very early in life. And the compliments are also coming from those people probably who used to laugh at you at once. Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Literally, you have rewritten your life story. That's how people see you. See, another thing is number one. Number one shows like some kind of a confirmation of, you know, some big thing manifesting in your life. That's what people think, that you are on the verge of something bigger. You have already come a long way. You're on the verge of getting manifesting something bigger. Princess, you can be your own knight. Literally, people think that, you are so capable that you do not need others to support you. You are so self dependent that you can do that for yourself. You can be your own knight. You do not need a knight on shining armor. So now, pile one, time for your charms. All right. Okay. Another one, please. Thank you. Okay, spirit guides. What are this? Okay, I can see some big transformation. You are probably going through some real upgradations in life. Things that you have been waiting for is now coming to fruition, and that's the compliments. Like, people are taking, sitting up and noticing, like, wow, they have really changed their lifestyle. They have really upgraded. It's your years of slogging and, burning those midnight oils that has helped you reach wherever you are. Your time has come. It's the blessings. You are receiving the blessings from the universe, from God and Sun. It clearly shows success in tarot. So, what compliments people are giving are, what? It's your dedication, hard work, discipline, responsible, confidence, this nature that people talk about. I hope, pile one, you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Namaste. Your support means so much to me. So, thank you. Hello, hello, pile two. If you're attracted towards the second pile, then here comes your reading. Okay, compliments people give you behind your back. Okay, first one is the fox. People think that you're very clever, borderline cunning. You're also very forthright. You're a fun loving kind of a person. Two of swords. You have a lot of enemy, I think. Like that's what people even notice, that people who like you, who likes to compliment you, they are actually, people tend to criticize you equally. Like you have a lot of like um enemy who are like, who act as friends in front of you, but they are basically, they badmouth you behind your back. You are seen as a very fun loving, outgoing, yeah, you are probably right. I can see a flirtatious energy pile too. I mean, I don't know, you tell me. A magician and a devil. I can see a more manipulative and twisted. You have that. Like, you are a flirt. In one form or the other, you do not have, like, you probably are also, you are also very popular. By the way, people who are very popular also tend to have a lot of equal amount of like unpopular audiences. So you are also very charismatic, very dynamic, very outgoing, complete flirt. You will not, literally, you will date two sisters, or maybe you have done similar stuffs. Two sisters in one day. Literally, you are like that, and both of them, they will not be aware of it. That kind of devilish, twisted energy I can see, especially regarding the flirtatious nature. You have a flirtatious nature, and people also think that the compliments is, you are very charismatic as a personality which is very attractive, very magnetic, almost like a star. I can sense a Scorpio and a Sagittarius. These two should be very prominent um in your chart. Scorpio and Sagittarius. Sagittarius a flirt for sure, in sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, these things, which shows a flirt. Six of Cups, and actually, you are also very giving. Knight of Pentacles. So you are a go getter. I think both, like, you know what? You've achieved a lot. You have got brilliant work ethics. People talk about your hardworking nature as well. Yes, what I'm hearing is, you are, you study hard, you play hard. Like, you play while you play, you study while you study. You do both. Like, you work hard, then you party hard. That kind of a person, and you get what you want. And probably, in order to get what you want, at times you have used twisted fingers, you have twisted things in order to get, in order to meet your needs at times. Like, you didn't have to do all that, but you have done some trampling, and that's what your enemies talk about. And I can hear clearly, you have got a lot of hidden enemies, people whom you have dumped without any prior notice. You are almost like that youthful child. You have a lot of youthful energy to you. You also look very youngish, very youthful, very youngish. Way, like, if you tell somebody that I'm 25, people would think, whoa, I thought he or she was barely 20. Or maybe you are 29, almost 30. You probably look like a 21, 22-year old. So that kind of an energy, very, also, you don't really, you probably say a lot of things to people which, like, have not gone down well, but at the same time you do not mean bad all the time. You have some twisted energy, yes, but you probably also, before you jump, you don't really think much. That's, you also have a very childlike, innocent kind of an energy as well. Like, you have a very you're very enthusiastic about life, eh? And you know what, you know that you're very attractive, very charming, very dynamic, and you have a lot of admirer who would love to date you. Even if you are with somebody, you probably have cheated, or, and you know that a lot of people, in spite of knowing that you are with somebody, would love to date you and would love to go out with you, and you don't really mind that. So that kind of an energy is coming through, and some people really are appreciative of your, this dynamic nature, because You are very good in your at work. You are very, very diligent at work. You're very hard working. But at the same time, you play very hard as well. You are a magician. People think also the magician twice. One is definitely a flirt, a twisted personality, but also people think that your personality is also very magical, because you can literally bring anybody down on their feet with your charm. You're very charming, very charming. Like people are enthralled by that. Like literally, people just love it. Like whenever you are at your charming best, anybody can literally be charmed by that. Lovers, yeah, clearly a flirtatious energy. I can see you are probably not even in a committed relationship, because in the past you have hurt a lot of people, and you can't really do that, and people probably even compliment you. You are probably very honest. It's not like you backstab people. No, you just say it. Like whenever you meet somebody, you just tell them, like, look, this has been my history. This is the, do not expect much. Now you have become, like, earlier probably you used to, like, sneakily do things, but now you do not do those sneaky stuff. You have a lot of options at your age and all that. And whenever you meet people, you just tell them that do not expect much from me. So that's the compliment. It's your forthright nature. Yes, Chariot is a very forthright. You're a go-getter. If you want to seal a deal, you can go to any extent. You're very seen as a very ambitious person. Five of Wands, you can literally, you have fought in order to get what you want. You had to fight. You can fight. You have this fighting spirit, competitive spirit, which people compliment. Ignite your passion. Yes, you are seen as a very passionate person. Passionate, also very passionate about what you do. Both. Like you are very passionate about the other gender in a heterosexual situation. You can assume it as per your conventions, but you're very passionate that way. But as at the same time, you're also very passionate about your work, about things that you believe in. You're very, very passionate about those. You are very good. You're a very savvy business person. You have created a lot of abundance only through your charm. You are so savvy business wise. Summer bask in glory and light. So clearly I can see that you are seen as that, summery, light-hearted, charming. Wherever you go, things, you can light up an environment. That's the thing. People also think that, yes, Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius is very strong in your chart. Has to be. Luck is on your side. People think that you're very lucky, and probably you are. That's another compliment, that this person has luck on their side. They have, like, girls swooning over them, or guys just wanting to date them 24/7. They have their work lined up. They do, like, they can party all night and come back to work after 6 a.m. They can start working. You are that kind. Your work ethics is also very well known. Adjustments are required. People think that probably with their age, probably some adjustments that would be required of you, because you actually lead almost borderline. I'm no one to tell you. What people think is borderline a risky lifestyle. Like, you can party hard, then come back and start working without sleeping much, and that has given you a lot of success, by the way. Emotions are running high. Probably you are also a very, not probably, you are also known for your altruistic nature. You have given, you actually donate a lot, and you are known for your altruistic nature as well. Now, morning, the world awaits you. Literally, you are seen as a very positive person. Monday mornings are difficult for us. Some of us even start feeling the draining of energy right from Thursdays. You are not one of those. You are like, whatever has happened earlier. Today is a present, and I shall grab every bit of it. It's your mentality. Now, feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. You believe in celebrating your own self. That is another compliment, that, what? They're always energetic. They always believe in savoring every single moment of life. You deserve sugar and not salt. But at the same time, when people get sarcastic about you or people are nasty to you, you are very good at giving them the correct, the fitting sarcastic answer. So you are basically well known for your quick witted answers. Maybe they are borderline sarcastic at times, but you know what? When people are nasty, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Nostalgia. Focus on here and now. You are very much like you don't know what will happen tomorrow. So let me just live in the present. You believe in living in the present moment. So you basically live every moment of life. That's what people think about you. Okay, now the compliments that people give about you behind your back. Okay. Okay. So you are into fitness, or maybe you are moving places. Also, you just love to travel, or you have, you can see like where you want to be. You know already where you want to be 5 years from now. Your time has arrived, and people think also that, you're pretty blessed and lucky. You're a complete, you have a lot of lovers, and it's a confirmation, and people probably compliment in that abilities as well, like how do you manage so many of them at one time? So that is a matter of compliments as well for you. So also you just love to travel. I can see that you love to travel. You're a free spirited person, which people tend to compliment the most about is, this person is a free spirited person. No matter what, how much you want to pull them down, they are usually unaffected. You guys are usually unaffected by other people's negativity. Okay, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 3. If you're attracted towards the third pile, here comes your reading. Okay. Compliments people give you behind your back. The child. So you are seen as 13. You have been through a lot of transformation. Clearly, you have been through a lot of death and rebirth situation where to let go of the past and embrace a new life. I've been through comfortable, uncomfortable situations as well. You have a very childlike spirit. The Fool card, that kind of a spirit. Very childlike, very innocent, charming, innocent, mostly an innocent spirit, a very bubbly, vivacious, that kind of a feel. A very innocent kind of a feel. Okay, the Hermit. So you're not very vivacious. The hermit is more of an introvert. Four of cups, you're very giving. You're very nice, kind, giving. But you stand up for other people, especially you speak out for those who are in distress. You stand up for, you're known to be very assertive about those who are in need. That is one compliment, that they are very innocent, nice, kind, everything, but they feel very strongly. Okay, the Hermit card twice. So clearly, it's a confirmation that you are an introvert. Okay, so you also have been through a lot. Like we all tend to have some life lessons. For you, I can see a lot of financial lessons, a lot of financial lessons, which has given you a lot of spiritual wisdom. Once you have been through, you yourself have been through, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This thing, this people, this couple, they barely have one single blanket to get by in this harsh, cold winter. So, what that means is you have seen, you have endured growing up similar kind of situations where you probably had a decent amount of money to get by. You could barely have two meals a day. That kind of a situation. That's why now you have come out of it. You have gained a lot of spiritual wisdom. People think that you're very wise, you're very responsible, you're very capable, and you speak about those things where you feel a lot. Justice is also, wow, justice is also coming out twice. Okay. clearly you are seen as that, warrior princess, warrior woman. You're seen as that person. You probably don't talk much, but whenever you talk, yes, they are very impactful. Yes, temperance, you are very wise, way wise beyond your age, and you use your, the wisdom that you have collected to distribute amongst those who are in distress. So you have had some personal sorrow. I can see some major personal sorrow earlier in childhood. One was a financial issue. I can also sense some personal, maybe you lost one of your parents early in life, or you saw them like go through difficult, very difficult period, which was very difficult for you as a child to process. Like what was happening in your life became very difficult for you to process. So now you have grown out of it. Now you have a stable life. Now that you have a stable life, you try to use those experience to motivate others. So literally you are seen as a spiritual teacher or a motivational speaker or somebody. You could also be into tarot and astro and occult, please, but a spiritual teacher nonetheless, somebody who motivates others. You yeah, a motivational speaker, a therapist, that kind of a thing. And also you speak about justice. We are living in a very unjust world. War is going on. There was a pandemic earlier, food crisis to mental health issues, and you openly talk about all of this, which people tend to compliment you about. This person has a lot of empathy. But the contrast here, I hope it's visible. Seven of Cups and King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who has reached is a very stable person, very stable, but they have reached a higher position in life through their own intellectual capabilities. You have used your intellectual capabilities to reach wherever you have today, in spite of all the distress. So you are emotional, but also very capable and stable. So, and by being capable and stable, you haven't lost touch with the human aspect of your personality. So that's the very unique part about you. You are also very wise, way wiser beyond your age, because you probably either lost a parent or in a single parent home, or a parent was eternally absent, some kind of a situation. I don't know. I mean, that's for you to decide. But if it resonates, there has to be something of that sort. That's why you probably seek justice for those you felt like justice was not probably properly delivered to you by life. So you want to deliver, so you walked up your way, and now you want to try and deliver justice to others, probably give them a little bit of peace which you looked for as a child. That is one thing, that as a good motivational speaker, as a good mentor, also the success, you are successful but not heartless. You have both a compassionate, very strong compassionate side, equally strong materialistic success. So very strong, both water and earth signs here, like earth signs Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. A Scorpio could be very strong here. So much of death and transformation. Especially Scorpio and Capricorn could be very strong. You are known for your mental strength that you display. You are known for your wiseness. You're way wiser. Equally known for your kindness, giving nature. Equally known for the stand you tend to take for justice. You're very kind, compassionate, giving. Like, you are like everything, almost like every positive human characteristics are there in you almost. Wow, I mean, seriously. Aquarius, yes, you are very much a humanitarian. Aquarius, I was thinking that maybe this person has a very strong Aquarius also, because you are a humanitarian first. A time for healing. Probably people just compliment, what, this person is healing by delivering justice to others. Okay, justice could also mean that you could be a lawyer or a social those in public affairs, who help in delivering justice to others. So people compliment that this person is getting their own healing by, you know, delivering justice to others. Show the world the real you. And you're by showing the world who you really are, by show like helping people get, so many people get justice, it helps you heal. That's the compliment. You know, you meditate and contemplate. You are probably very much like, you are like a hermit. Otherwise, apart from whenever you're talking about this justice thing, you're mostly like a hermit. You also have something in Scorpio. I can totally see that. Eagles see from the higher perspective. You can actually, you can, you actually tend to look at things. You do not get into altercations and petty fights with people anymore, because you try to elevate yourself and look at things from a higher perspective. Once you start to see, look at things, start to look at things from a higher perspective, you know, almost like a sage, almost like a hermit, then you no longer fight and squabble over petty things like, you know, it could be anything like race, religion, all such stuff. You do not even talk about all that. I can get a very strong Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio vibes as well. Now take care of your needs. People compliment that you probably should be taking better care of yourself. Enjoy the success and happiness. You are getting a lot of success, and people think that you should take some time off and enjoy whatever. Like, I think what people notice rather is confidence is an issue. Because you're an introvert, that could probably be one of the reasons. Or maybe actually confidence is an issue in your life. I don't know, that's for you to decide. So confidence is one thing that probably this person should be working on, is what people think. Another thing is, you are a very like a homebody, somebody who is very, now, you do not talk much to others, but you have a very rich inner world. Escapist, you can escape in that inner world and find a lot of peace. This is something that probably you are used to right from childhood doing. You used to do it like whenever you had some emotional struggle at home. You would probably wound up in a corner with a book and would imagine, you'll be able to escape your reality. Reading books could be a very essential or maybe a useful tool by you used by you to escape your reality. So people even now, they think that you are still very much into that imaginative world most of the times. Like whenever you're not speaking up about your justice, and like whenever you are not doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, you keep to yourself. That's what. You do not need someone to fix you. This is another compliment that probably you come across as somebody, that's the negative part I'm getting, is quite a bit underconfident. You have achieved a lot, you have endured and come out of a lot. You are seen as a very good person, somebody who stands up for other people's justice, you know. So you do, but you still probably give off the vibes that you're probably not good enough. So that's what people compliment, that this person, they do not really need much else to like make themselves, to fix themselves. They do not need any kind of fixing, like they are perfect just the way they are. That's what people think about you. I mean, people think very highly of you actually. So what I'm the message from the universe is, the spirit guides are telling you to just stay, like, take a back seat and relax. You're doing enough. Now it's time for the charms pile 3. Okay. Okay. Now the first one is the sun. You are seen as a bright star, a sun. Sun is also the glory. You are like that sun in a lot of people's lives. Transformation twice. Literally, I can see the amount of pain. People can see the amount of pain as a child, especially, that you have been through. And now you have transformed into this beautiful pearl, this shell. It harbors a beautiful pearl. It's because of all the pressure that it goes through. That's what people compliment. You are this. sun is the life source. You are almost like a life source, like an oxygen source to a lot of people. Sun, if the sun dies, everyone on earth will also die. And you are very humane, very emotional, very creative, almost like an escapist, like you manage to escape your reality. So with your inside your inner temple, so these are the compliments, that this person is still like a child. They have been through a lot, yet they haven't lost touch with their inner reality. And they are very emotional, very humane. You guys have achieved a lot. A king of wands shows you are very good, like intellectually smart, very smart. You have achieved a lot, but still you haven't lost touch with your humane side. I hope, pile through, you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Your support is really essential for me to grow. Thank you.